Hey, it's me. I've got abs. And today we're gonna be playing a game called Draw Space, made by a cool content creator called Fooly Grooly. I don't have much else to say about that other than go check him out, and let's get to it. Okay, oughta love a black screen of doom and despair. That wasn't funny. The second I could, I was running. I was running around the server looking at awesome art like this. And then I kept running till I found this.
Wow.
And of course, as a fellow Magma user, I decided to treat it as such and show them some appreciation and draw them a cute little cat that was mind-boggled. And then they drew something back. And that's never happened to me before. Nobody's ever responded to the cute things I've drawn, like, to appreciate their drawings. So I was blushing. And then I gave them a kiss. I mean, even here, look, see? I jumped. I was happy. And then I kept on that rocky grind and kept running until I found the perfect spot away from everybody, isolated, so I could make a masterpiece and fully Grooly's game and test it out and see if it was as good as something we don't talk about, because it just doesn't even deserve to be mentioned. If you know why Fooly Grooly made this game, then that's that. Really, in all honesty, I wanted to help support Fooly Grooly's game, and that's really why I'm making this video, also because I used to enjoy the game that this is supposed to replace, until I found out what happened. There's videos on Fooly Grooly's channel, if you want to go find out the lore and the drama, but yeah, this is really just to support him. But not that far into, like 20 minutes into drawing is where I ran into my first problem, and it's completely my fault. I was trying to figure out how to save something, and look.
NANI?!
Yeah, I don't know how that happened. I was so upset. Literally for like 20 minutes afterwards, this was me.
For the love of God! For the love of God! Please!
But yeah, I was super upset because little things, little minor inconveniences really piss me off and bug me for some reason, even though half of the time they're completely my fault. But yeah, nothing to do with the game. It was just my fault. But anyways, happy little accidents, right? Like Bob Ross said. I just had to restart and redraw everything, and I don't know, maybe it was for the best. Maybe it made the drawing turn out better in the end. But this is me just trying to be and sound optimistic about something that happened 5 ever ago, so yeah. Again, not the game's fault, completely my fault. Anyways, let's talk about the music. This is like YouTube Studio. You get like free uncopyrighted music on YouTube Studio. This was one of the songs, and it's such a good song, and I've never found a good song on YouTube Studio to use for my videos. So when I found this, I was like, oh my gosh, like it's literally so good. Like it's groovy, it's chill, like it's a good song. And I was like, what? Didn't expect that, but I'm happy I'm able to use it in my video, hopefully. Anyways, changing the subject again, what am I drawing? I'm drawing an OC, because I'm sure some of you were all so curious about what I was drawing. But yeah, I'm drawing an OC for a comic I've been wanting to make since middle school, because I mean, what artist doesn't grow up and doesn't want to make a comic, you know? Like I feel like it's always that, or like an animation. Not an animation, but like to animate, if you know what I'm saying. But yeah, it's an OC for a comic I want to do. But I haven't posted any like OC content, except for like on TikTok and Instagram and stuff. But I haven't posted any content about this OC. And I haven't drawn them much because I've been too scared to draw them, because I want them to look a certain way. But I figured for this video I might as well start drawing them, so I can really get their design down, if that makes sense. But if you guys want more information about like the comic I want to do, or just about my OCs for the comic, you should definitely let me know and like put it down in the comments. Anyways, while I was in the middle of drawing, somebody decided to like come up and talk to me.
So does this character have a name, or... Oh my god, did I do that? Did I knock you over? I'm sorry.
But it was a very wholesome interaction.
Oh. I see he's smoking. Smoking at the window.
What does she look like her name would be?
She's giving off like a Jaden.
I like ye.
Eventually they left and it was just me, myself and I drawing again. But yeah, it was a really cute interaction. I've never had somebody come up to me and like talk to me while I was in the middle of drawing, so I thought that was really cool. Here you can see me lining my sketch. I didn't want to speed this up too much just because I kind of wanted this video to be longer so you could see more of my process, I guess, rather than speeding everything up to like 10 minutes and then you see nothing. But I'm pretty sure there is a different pen or brush you can use, but I was just using the basic regular one. It works perfectly fine. There's nothing wrong with it. I think there is a way you can use pen pressure in Roblox. I'm not sure, but I don't even have pen pressure when I normally draw on IBIS Paint. IBIS, however the heck any of you want to say it, but I'm used to filling everything in and thickening lines up myself, so this wasn't really an issue for me, but the pen works good. So yeah, not that it was really that important, but I felt like, yeah, I don't know what I'm saying. Is it obvious I don't have a script for any of my videos? And that I'm still camera shy and I don't know what to say half the time? I think it's obvious. But yeah, it wasn't like an amazing brush, but it's like a good brush. Like, I think there's only so much you can do on Roblox, and for a Roblox art game, it works pretty well, so I was happy. Onto the coloring. This is where I think like a paint bucket tool, and if there was a paint bucket tool and I didn't see it, I'm so sorry, insert idiot, but I think a paint bucket tool would be cool, if that's even possible on Roblox. Same with a lasso tool. I think that would be really fun, especially for a game like this that's supposed to be like a good art game. But yeah, I mean, filling everything by yourself isn't hard. Nothing wrong with it, but I just think a lasso or a paint bucket tool would be super cool and beneficial. But I mean, yeah, there's not much else to say about coloring. Other than the hair, I couldn't figure out what I wanted to do for the hair, so I used the weird thing every Roblox art game does when you try to layer colors over each other on the same layer to my advantage, and I colored the hair in. You can see it right there, because I wasn't sure on what color to do, and I think it ended up looking pretty cool, so yeah. But I'm just gonna shut my trap and let you guys enjoy the drawing and the music for now. And then some nasty person decided to come by and vandalize my art and say, ew. I was genuinely like, like, how could you? Like, what? And like any normal person, I decided to get back at him and be like, then you draw. If you're gonna come over here and hate, then you draw. And then, like the kind person I am, because, you know, why don't we just kill him with kindness? I gave him a little smooch. Because why not? Maybe they're just having a bad day and they need a smooch. But then I flipped my canvas and I kind of realized they were low-key right, and it was ugly because everything was super uneven. So thank you to the hater for helping me reflect on my drawing and seeing how uneven and horrible it was. Thank you so much. Thank you for bringing to my attention that I really do need to start using the flip tool or ability to my advantage. So thank you. But like, on a side note, I really regretted flipping the canvas because all I could think about was how uneven it looked when I put it back to normal, and there was nothing I could do to fix it because it was too late in the drawing to do anything to fix it. And I'm sure you guys are looking at it and going, ugh, because it really is just that uneven. But yeah, even watching this footage, I'm like, oh my gosh, like, how did I draw so uneven? I'm not sure why, but shading the shoes and highlighting them later on was like probably my favorite part of the whole drawing, which is funny because I kind of hate drawing shoes because they're so complex, especially boots. But I end up putting all my characters in boots because boots look cool. But I had a really fun time with the shoes for some reason, which isn't normal, but I mean, hey, silver linings. Always watching footage back always makes me realize how all over the place I am, because why am I adding highlights to the shoes and then not even a couple seconds later I'm adding more shadows to the leather jacket? Like, that doesn't make sense. Why wouldn't I just do all the shadows at the same time? I don't understand. But yeah, I think that's kind of funny, like, that I'm all over the place. When I got to shading and highlighting the leather jacket though, it really made me realize I need to do studies on leather jackets or just leather in general to understand how to highlight and shade it to actually make it look like a leather jacket though, because like, sure, I can draw it and it kind of looks like a leather jacket, but if I was to shade it, it'd make it all that more convincing. So yeah, once again, I'm going to let you guys just chill, enjoy the music, and watch the drawing. And after adding the final touches, I decided to do a background, which I never do backgrounds, so it really doesn't look that good, but I'm gonna add something rather than it just being a character sitting weirdly and a void of nothing. But yeah, this also made me realize I need to work on my background drawing skills, but I've known that forever, and I've just been too lazy and procrastinated too much. So yeah, that's on me. But to finish everything off and give my drawing a little bit more life, I added highlights to the eyes and then danced over my drawing and insert some cool pretend B-roll clips, if I could do that in Roblox. Cinema, chat. Cinema. Overall, though, I really did enjoy this game. It's a good replacement for the game it's meant to replace, if not even better. I think you guys should try it out and play it if you do enjoy Roblox and drawing. But thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys have a good day and stay strong.